Welcome back, everybody, to Ryan Knight Plays 20 Minutes Till Dawn, Part 3. Last time, we completed a run with Diamond. Let's see if we can recapture lightning in a bottle. We have some unlocks that we can do because we earned 16,000 runes last time. I'm looking at Scarlet here, next in line. On every third shot, throw out a wave of fire that burns enemies for 3 damage per second. So that definitely already speaks to me as elemental focused. So I think that's what we're going to attempt on our run, is a more elemental focused. So we've unlocked Scarlet, chosen her. What's the next weapon in line? Crossbow. Hold the shoot button to charge. Charging gives more damage and piercing to your bullets. 20 damage, 1 projectile, 1 max ammo. Okay, I'm already seeing a problem here with the max ammo. Since she seems fire-centric, and we learned last time that Fireball, you need at least 5 shots in your clip. Let's move on to the next weapon. Flame Cannon. That sounds perfect. 3 damage, 1 projectile, but 12 max ammo. And bullets burn enemies for 3 damage per second. So just adding on to her burn. I think that sounds like a fit for Scarlet, so we'll give this a chance. We have some extra runes that we can save for future characters or future weapons, but I'm hoping for the best. We're going to earn enough to unlock all that stuff next time. So let's go ahead and spend these runes on some upgrades. And with Mysticism, that seemed to be our elemental focused upgrade, we'll go ahead and try to give Scarlet a chance. See if we can't max this out even. Oh, before I fully max it out, looks like I was half right. So I need to spend 5 points in the rank 1 sword abilities to unlock the second rank of sword abilities. However, sword and shield are separate. So that means we'll have to look into those later. But for now, I want to focus on our elemental. Let's see, what do we have in rank 5 since we haven't looked at that yet? Close combat, enemies take 3% extra damage per rank while within your vision range. Elemental Barrage. After inflicting freeze or burn 50 times, gain plus 50% fire rate and reload rate for 1 second per rank. And then Aftershock. After shooting your last ammo, deal damage to all nearby enemies. This damage is equal to 20% of your bullet damage per rank. Well, let's go with Elemental Barrage since we're kind of focused on burning enemies. And that's all of our runes. So let's go ahead. Oh, and look at that. We unlocked Darkness 1. Small enemies spawn more often. Why not go all out and try some Darkness 1? Oh, and we have also unlocked all of the stages. I was anticipating maybe just the temple. However, let's look at the pumpkin patch. I figure that's a good flammable spot. I don't know what kind of enemies we'll encounter, but it ought to be fun. And here we go. So yeah, this is like a nice little flamethrower. Getting some freeze effects from one of our upgrades. Oh, something I did not note. Unlike Diamond, who had 7 hit points to start, we only have 3 hit points with Scarlet. That's even less than Shayna had, so we have to be extra careful about avoiding taking hits. Might not hurt to add some vitality. We learned more health is better last time. but I also kind of want to focus primarily on elemental stuff, so we'll take Electromage. Throw some lightning into the mix. These little pumpkin guys are kind of cute. They seem to be more sturdy than the enemies in the forest, so that does not bode well. Pyromage. Like I said, we want more fire. More elemental attacks. Just some more comments about this weapon. We've got plenty of range. It shoots all the way across the screen. We do have to be careful about getting trapped. And what was that, ghost? So this is like almost a Halloween themed level, so not the right time of the year for this, but still neat little visual. The flame wave isn't as wide as I would have hoped, but once we unlock Fireball, that should take care of that. Fire rate feels pretty good. Reload rate feels slower than the other weapons. I didn't even look to see what the reload rate was. I also realized we're just slowly meandering to the right. I need to go be picking up some of that experience on the left, so I'm going to change directions. Also, we got our every 5th shot, launch a fireball. Go ahead and pick that up. And be looking at some of the Frost Mage and other elemental stuff to just make all of our elements super powerful. It's hard to even see the fireball because, I mean, we're already basically launching fireballs. But I imagine it's there. Soothing Warmth. That could make up for our lack of hit points if we can heal. It's a very small chance, 0.05%. But we're inflicting burn on everything we hit for the most part. Or maybe not everything, but often. So that just improves our odds. Yeah, we'll try Soothing Warmth, and let's get back to it. Okay. Along with elemental attacks, I think we need to be working on move speed, maybe some reload rate. Energize. When lightning strikes an enemy, there's a 3% chance to automatically refill 3 of your ammo. That is another elemental-based attack. The only one, so we'll go with that. Obviously, I just took a hit. Wasn't paying enough attention. Obviously, when presented with the opportunity, we're going to want to take Tome of Elements. This feels like a much narrower corridor than the forest. Maybe, oh no, there's the top edge. Let's try to get some of our experience. There's a boss. I just took another damage. That wasn't good. Let's see here. Electrobug is an element and a summon. But then there's Arrow Magic, which I guess was elemental. I didn't even consider that last time when we were picking up those tomes. But we'll go with Electrobug because I wasn't super impressed with Arrow Magic. Well, no, we'll go with Electrobug. We need some of that regen proc from our burn, or we die. These ghosts are too fast. Oh, It looks like we did get a proc because we're at 2 health now. We also are strongly considering that vitality for extra health and potential regen down the line. Hey, welcome back, Holy Arts. Unfortunately, we're not running a low ammo capacity weapon, so maybe next time. And we'll definitely be running vitality, I think, out of our options. See our little electro bug floating around us. Alright, let's see if we can get to that chest since the boss burned to death. Gotta try to clear me a path. There we go. Oh, we'll level up first. I'm afraid of taking Giant because we don't have Tiny to back us up. But I do want those hit points. We learned last time that more health is better, so we'll take some Giant. Scarlet, Pyromaniac. Scarlet gains plus 10% fire rate every time she inflicts burn. This buff resets on reload. Alright, so we're going to be turning our fire gun into a machine gun here pretty quick. Let's go ahead and take that. Now, we definitely need some move speed. That minus 10% from Giant has impacted me a lot more than I thought. Okay, so let's see. We got Electro Mastery, which is another elemental. Or Intense Burn, which is more focused on our current weapon and character. I think we'll take Intense Burn. Really would like some more regen. I know 0.05% chance isn't a lot, but it feels like should be proccing more than this. Okay, let's see if we can get hopefully some move speed. No, but we can have a 20% chance to dodge. That would be certainly helpful. Plus, there's the Tiny, which I kind of want to take in conjunction with Giant, just to help us not be as big. And you can really see the proc from the Scarlet perk when it turns into a machine gun. It just basically unloads that clip. Oh, there's our favorite demon dog. Fortunately, there's more stuff on the screen, so it's harder to see when he ducks. Oh, we had a dodge right into a skeleton, so, or a jack-o'-lantern, so that didn't help us. Okay, let's see if we can get to that Tome of Elements, hopefully. Okay, Tome of Speed. Plus 50% move speed, minus 1 max hit point. Speaking of which, we are almost dead. Tome of Elements, Tome of Elasticity. I said I wanted Tome of Elements, but we need some move speed. We're hurting bad right now. But let's go Tome of Elements, stick with the theme. Probably pay for it here real soon. Like, real soon, apparently. So, I think the build was good. Maybe the stage was a little bit too advanced for right now. So let's try again in the forest, another spot that'd be good to bring a bunch of fire. Oh, I just hit try again. Never mind, looks like we're trying here. Again. Oh, that's what I get for not reading what I click. So, we learned move speed's going to be helpful. Reload speed will be helpful. We need to use the upper and lower edges of our map to try to get to around the pack and to our experience. Holy Shield could be helpful too. Yeah, out of these, let's go with Holy Shield. Our other option would be Evasive, but I think this will protect us better. I still want to focus on elemental damage, but anytime we can gain some of the weaknesses from that last run, such as Soul Reap, a Soul Heart could have potentially saved us last time, so we'll pick up Soul Reap. Okay, let's start trying to get back around to some of that experience that we're leaving behind. Oh, there goes our magic barrier. Oh, I also realized that perhaps it's not that the enemies are sturdier than in the forest. It's just that we're only doing 3 damage per bullet, as well as we are only really counting on burn damage. Let's see, what's soul powered? Increase bullet damage by 15% when you gain a soul heart. So with 3 bullet damage, that would take it up to not even 4 with the first one. We'll go ahead and do haste for our move speed, because that's one of our weaknesses currently. Run and gun. We hopefully will see the return of that. Unlike with Diamond and just smiting everything around us, we need to rely on our mobility better. What do we got? Evasive for dodge. And there's the run and gun I was speaking of. So that's one of our big weaknesses fulfilled. Now we can try to focus more on just putting out some damage. And picking up our experience so that we can level up. So let's look at soul conversion. Soul hearts are converted to max hit points after 60 seconds of gaining them. That'll definitely be helpful. Blazing speed is move speed plus 10%. Inflict burn on nearby enemies as you run. The effect occurs more often the faster you move. I mean, that's more fire damage. I feel like blazing speed's more on theme for our fire build. However, soul conversion could potentially keep us alive. Let's try to stay alive this time. We failed hard at that last round. Our move speed is definitely being a huge benefit at the moment. As long as I don't run into enemies like I almost did. Also, hopefully our magic barrier comes back soon, just in case I make a mistake. there's our first mini boss. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so we have a couple good options here. We got Divine Blessing. Let's see, increase reload rate and move speed by plus 25% while Holy Shield is active, which isn't currently, but when it is, that'll be helpful. Or we could do In the Wind. Increase bullet damage and move speed by 10% every 10 seconds, up to a max of 40%. This bonus resets when I get hit. I think that might be more beneficial. Or we can improve our dodge chance by 20% with Evasive. I think we're going to do In the Wind and just try not to get hit. The faster we move, the easier it'll be to dodge. Up to a point. Oh well, as I say that, I lose a soul heart from a ghost. Maybe I'm playing this character wrong. Maybe I should just be aiming for the biggest group possible and then dodge for a better vantage point while I'm reloading. Because trying to clear a path in front of me isn't doing much because our bullet damage is so low. Okay. There's Blazing Speed, which we considered last time. Okay, so here's Blazing Speed, which can improve our move speed and inflict burn on nearby enemies as you run. The effect occurs more often the faster you move. But here's our Pyromage tree, which I think we should focus on. Oh, there's a soul heart I need to go pick up. And we killed the mini boss. So we gotta get to our chest. I just have to clear a path to this area. Electromage can start throwing some lightning out as well. Or Divine Wrath, call down lightning to strike a random nearby enemy for 22 damage every second while Holy Shield is active. Once again, I don't even believe our Holy Shield is active, so we'll just go with the Electromage lightning. Scarlet, Pyro Affinity. Less bullet damage, more burn damage. We'll take that. We need to go back for that soul heart, but we just kind of gotta lure the enemies away first. Meanwhile, we can pick up all this experience. Okay, from here, I don't see too many things that would be beneficial. Magnetism wouldn't hurt. Arrow Magic is elemental, and it also won't hurt. So we'll pick up Arrow Magic. Alright, let's see if we can go back for that soul heart. You know, maybe Arrow Magic will pay off better since we're in a narrower corridor now as opposed to an open field. So what are our options this time? We got Soul Link, gain a soul heart, which is always nice. When you lose a soul heart, enemies also lose 80% of their max hit points. Does not affect boss enemies. Electrobug, which didn't seem to be doing much anything last time that I could tell. We'll go Soul Link. It gains us a soul heart right now, and we get quite a benefit anytime we do get hit. Hopefully it won't allow us to get hit multiple times in a row. Just kind of need to be going back and forth. I've noticed the grouping isn't as severe as it recently. Oh, Demon Dog. Charging from off screen. Also notice he doesn't have the red barrier this time around. So maybe we can just kind of kite him. Paying attention for when he crouches. Oh, I almost ran right. I think I actually did run into it. Oh, that time I definitely ran into it. Burn finished him off. We got Tome of Power, Tome of Summoning, and Tome of Elements, which we're going to stick with that. Okay, so Windborn, move speed plus 15%. Gale's damage is increased by bonuses to my move speed. We could try to go for a move speed centric run. I mean, we've already got quite a few boosts to that. Or we go Firestarter to launch a fireball. I think we'll go Firestarter just to keep the fire rolling. Maybe we can get that Gale upgrade later. Should also keep our eyes out for potential synergies. I still haven't looked at that list, so I can't necessarily plan for them. We just kind of hope as a happy accident. It almost feels like the enemies have slowed down. Like, I know my move speed's increased, but it feels like it's more than that even. Oh, that was risky. Okay, what we got? So I see a fire upgrade here. Intense burn. More burn damage. That's the focus, so. I believe one of our soul hearts has turned into regular heart. To start making our way back to the left where all the experience is. If these guys will let me. Alright, so we can raise our max hit points, which is always good. Or we could look at some of our Gale upgrades. Deal double of Gale's damage to nearby enemies every 2 seconds. Gale damage is increased by 5. I don't know if Gale counts as elemental. I think it does. Yeah, let's go with Eye of the Storm. Be like a little mini smite from our successful run. There's a soul heart that I didn't even realize was around. Our holy barrier's back up. We can kind of see the AoE Gale effect around us. Looks like it's doing about 30 damage, so I don't know if that's being too much increased by our elemental upgrades. I think that's just the Gale damage plus 5. So that answers that question. Arrow magic does not count as elemental. Okay, soul powered. Anytime we gain a soul heart, increases our bullet damage. So I think we'll go with Windborn for the increased move speed and allowing our move speed bonuses to improve Gale's damage, which should improve the AoE damage around us. number of enemies feels like it has quickly increased. That gale damage definitely coming in to help us out. Still have our divine shield, which means I'm dodging well enough. And then I think we'll go with vitality for some more health. I think magnetism will be more helpful if we can eventually get it without something better looking in the way. Only because this experience is kind of spread everywhere right now. But I guess that means we're always picking up experience as well. So I'm seeing two big options here. We got Soothing Warmth, allowing us to regenerate some of our health, or Soul Powered, increasing our bullet damage when we gain a Soul Heart. Just see, what's that bottom unlock? Soul Link? Okay, yeah, we've seen that. I think we'll go with Soothing Warmth, just to hope to regenerate some of the health we've lost. We'll try not to get overrun here. But that's quickly becoming an issue. Oh my goodness. Need a clear path. Come on, Gale. Left a Soul Heart behind, but Gale really helped us out there. Just follow the tornado through the group. As tempting as Giant is, I think that hurt us last time, made it harder to dodge stuff. We need to get Tiny before we get Giant. So I'm going to go with Energized to have a chance to automatically refill 3 of our ammo whenever lightning strikes an enemy. We must have lost our Holy Shield at some point. I don't remember doing that. Well, we would have lost it there if we had it anyway. Oh no. We're taking lots of damage just because the groups are so stacked up right now. Our little Gale mini smite is helping, but we're in trouble. I think it's time to pick up some dodge chance. Hopefully work our way over to Tiny over here. Just because we took a lot of damage all in a row right there. Oh, now we got our new enemy type. Little witches on brooms. This is definitely would have been a good one for Halloween. Oh, and that's right, we have a Soul Heart. I think we still have a Soul Heart off to the right somewhere. So it might be time to turn around here a bit after we collect that nice group of experience. I think we had a successful dodge, because I ran right into that wedge. Our Divine Shield is back. Yep, we did leave a Soul Heart over here. Just a little added protection. Okay, Frost Mage allow us to start freezing enemies. Divine Blessing. You know, let's get Magnetism so we can start leveling up faster. I think all this loose experience should be easier to pick up. Lost our Holy Shield. Got more stuff to dodge. So Arrow Mastery will improve our gale damage by 15, which is kind of our AoE help me out ability right now. Plus I've learned following that tornado through a group is helpful, so let's do that. I ran right into that shot from the eyeball, lost my soul heart, and then I ran into a witch because it didn't die, because these have more hit points. And this is about to be the end of the run, right there. Well, at least we got enough runes between the two runs. I think we can change characters if we want to for next time. Let's go ahead and quit to the main menu. Definitely don't hit try again and not change stages like I'd hoped. So let's analyze what happened. How did I go backwards in progress? I don't want to say Scarlet's a bad character, but I think my combination of Scarlet and the flame cannon just wasn't doing enough damage. Seems like burn is meant to do damage over time, but I need some way to kill enemies. So let's look at this. Bullets burn enemies for 3 damage per second, so that's every bullet. They're only doing 3 damage. Let's go back to Scarlet. On every 3rd shot, throw out a wave of fire that burns enemies for 3 damage per second. So I don't necessarily need to use the flame cannon with Scarlet. As much as they sound like they should go together, it's just not enough initial damage. You just need to apply the dot to everybody. I still don't think crossbow would be good for her, simply because the max ammo, we learned with Fireball that there could be a potential problem with it reloading per clip, so she might never even get her ability. So of what we have unlocked right now, the revolver could still do 20 damage per shot with 6 max ammo, so she should get her ability of every 3rd shot throwing out a wave of fire. And we can kind of mix and match damage with burn, and that seems like it could be very helpful, just to spread out instead of focusing solely on fire damage. It'll allow us to do a little bit more. We could kind of look at what some of the other weapons are, maybe unlock one of those. A grenade launcher, lots of damage, slow reload time, slower fire rate, but once again has 6 max ammo. I think our best bet would be either the revolver, nice trusty balanced weapon, or the grenade launcher. Oh, and then there's a whole nother aspect to think about. Darkness 1 didn't make the enemies sturdier, but there were more of them, which made it harder to dodge, especially when we're doing damage over time. So that was something that could have set us back. And then there's the fact that Pumpkin Patch is the last level, which inherently level progression gets harder as you go. So maybe if we would have tried Scarlet in the forest, she would have had an easier time. But these are all things to consider for next time, because I do think I want to take Scarlet back, get some revenge, maybe do the revolver. I think I'll keep it on Darkness 1, and we'll try the forest again. And I think that's what we can expect for tomorrow, and hopefully a successful run. Mix in a little bit of fire, a little bit of bullet damage. And then there's rune upgrades. If we do the revolver, we won't have to spend any runes, so we can go ahead and upgrade a couple things. Maybe some defensive abilities, since we're taking too much damage. Let's look at what our defensive abilities are. Vigilance, vision range and pickup range plus 3% per rank. That could help since all the experience was kind of scattered. I mean, it's not a huge boost, but a little bit helps. Then there's tenacity. When your HP is at or below half your max, gain fire rate and knockback plus 3% per rank. Could also be helpful. And then courage. Knock back enemies after reloading. Reload rate plus 2% per rank. That would have definitely helped with our reload rate issue. I think courage might be worth putting some points into just to help our odds. So we'll go ahead and do that now. I guess this means I'm sticking to the revolver instead of the grenade launcher. Maybe later we can unlock some of this stuff. But for now, I think we have our next run kind of planned out. And on that note, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see more content, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment. Tell me what I could be doing better or what you enjoyed. Anything like that would be great. Thank you very much. Have a good night.